These are the ingredients I use to make my chicken enchiladas.
Okay, so now we're at the part where we're cutting up our veggies here to go into the chicken enchiladas, chicken and cheese enchiladas. Make sure I say that. So that's what we're having. Okay, and I have cut up my green onions here, and I'm cutting up the red bell peppers. Hopefully you can see this. Okay, yeah, there we go. So to cook or make chicken enchiladas is very simple. Depends on what you want to go in your enchiladas, okay? So me, I like tomatoes, bell peppers, cilantro, basil, parsley, green onions, and purple onions, okay? That's what I normally put in mine, okay? Someone else may put something a little different, and I respect that, to each his own as far as that goes. But for this one I'm making today, I am using those ingredients. Now I'll list all of the ingredients in my comment section as well for you guys. Okay? Alright. So we're just about finished cutting up our fresh vegetables that's going to go inside of the enchiladas. And the chicken is already been cooked, as you saw in the first couple of segments of this video. Okay, the tortillas and everything, what I purchased to make this enchilada with, has already been shared and laid in the dish for preparation phases. So this is the part that I had not shown you guys. So I'm just going to do just maybe a 2 or 3 little minute video of this just to show you the vegetables that I use, okay? That's our red bell pepper and our green onion, okay? Now with our chopping of our parsley and our fresh cilantro as well, okay? I've already de-stemmed it. This basically means to pull all the old stems out, because I don't like the stems in mine. I just don't. So some people cut up everything in theirs. I don't. I believe in taking all of that out. And you can cut this as fine as you want it. It's up to you. I like mine kind of semi-fine, so to speak. That's how I cut mine. Okay. There's no right or wrong way to cut the cilantro, the green vegetables up. Okay. Cut it to. You can cut them separately. You can put them together like I did. So it's up to you. And to save time, I put them together and cut. This separate container here off to the side that I have. All that off of there. And another rinse. That's how I most of my cooking. Okay, next up we have our tomatoes. Okay, just really quick. I like the firm tomatoes in my enchiladas. I don't worry about them being kind of like soft. I don't like soft tomatoes. So when I use tomatoes, I like them to be firm. Okay. So once they go through the baking process in the oven, they're going to be soft anyway from cutting. Okay. So you want to make sure that you choose your tomatoes to be kind of firm like that. Okay. That's what you're going to do. I'm going to put that in a separate container as well. I'm probably going to just use half of this because I don't need a lot of this to be cut up. I already have the green onion in there as well, so I'm just going to use just a quarter or half, less than a half of the purple onion there. Okay? Take that outer coat off, put that to the side. Take the second outer coat off, put that to the side. Okay. And then we will start our cutting. Okay. Go in like this from the side here. You can see that. Go in like that. And then go back, and that gives you that like small piece cut. Just flakes and fall apart. That's how I do to get to that instead of having to cut and cut and cut. It's just a technique you use for that. Okay, so that is finished. Our tomatoes is finished. Our green onions, cilantro, and parsley, and tomatoes, and bell peppers are all finished. And this is the sauce that I'm going to be using with my chicken and cheese enchiladas. Okay, you can use any sauce that you choose, but I choose to use this one because it's flavorful and I like the taste of it. Okay. All right. So that is it. And we will be back to show you the finished and completed enchiladas. Okay. So what we're doing right now is we're preparing our chicken strips for our cheese enchilada, chicken and cheese enchilada, to be precise. Okay, and you can chop this up, guys, or you can slice it like I have it here, or you can, julienne it, make it smaller in terms of stripping it or shredding it. It all depends on what you want to do with your enchiladas. Okay, so as you can see here, I have taken mine in the little strip fashion, and that's what I want to do. Okay, again, you can get this chicken from Sam's, Costco, or any food grocery store of your choice. Okay, I got this package of chicken here from Sam's. Okay, Sam's Club. Alright, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and prepare this part where we add this to the enchiladas. Okay, that's the chicken and cheese enchilada. Okay, alright, so hang tight with that. Now I'll show you exactly how I'm going to put that in there so you can get a good view of what I did to put this together. Then what we're going to do is just go ahead and make sure our enchiladas are stuffed enough with the chicken and the cheese, okay? So you're basically just gonna roll it over like that, as tight as possible. It's okay if it comes, some of the cheese and stuff come out on the ends, okay? You're gonna recapture that and just stuff it back in there, okay? Don't worry about that part. And then you're gonna put this in your prepared pan or prepared baking dish, and you're going to once again place this side, the pin side, like this, down like that, okay? So that way when it's baking, it won't come loose, it will stay in place, okay? And then you're gonna go back and you're gonna top it with cheese, whatever type of cheese you want your enchiladas to have on top, okay? I'm using shredded cheese, which is sharp cheddar, and I'm also using mozzarella cheese as well, okay, for my chicken and cheese enchiladas, okay? You're gonna place that in the oven for about 45 minutes at 350 degrees, okay? And we'll come back and I'll show you exactly what the finished part looks like, okay? Hang tight. Okay, we have assembled the chicken and cheese enchiladas, and we are about to put those in the oven, and they're going to bake in the oven for about 45 minutes, and then we're going to check them at 30 minutes at 350 degrees, okay? So the time range usually is 30 to 45 minutes, okay? In the gas oven, that's what I'm going to be cooking them in. So I wanted to share that information with you before I put them in the oven. And then once they're done, I'll come back and show you what they look like, okay? These are the cheese chicken enchiladas fresh out of the oven, okay? So look there. That look delicious. Yes, it does. Okay, so I wanted to share that with you guys before I start eating, or we start eating here at the house. Thank you for joining me today with this meal prep for Diane's Decorating and More. See you next time. Bye-bye.